All right, gang, welcome back. Welcome back to another Checo Forex live stream. Hope everybody had a fantastic day. Um, got on a little bit earlier than usual today. Wanted to wanted to get a good look at the charts a little bit earlier today. We have some key levels to look at. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's dive in right away. And I'm on the daily time frame for gold. We'll do a quick top-down analysis real quick here. And let me just hide this. All right. So we have our daily resistance here. Has been tapped 4 times here. So, and gold today made a nice impulsive move up, and is looking to probably retest those highs. But we'll see. We'll see if it's going to roll over. But a lot to look at here. This is our daily target at the bottom here, around 3180 or so, 3175, something like that. This low right here, you notice we've been ranging, but this is to me a bullish consolidation here. So we're moving bullish like this, and then we're consolidating. We might come all the way to the bottom of the range to retest, and then I think we'll break out of it. But it can also break out right from here. We get a closure above on the daily, and this thing is gone, bro. 3,500 should be the next target. All right. Yeah, this is our all-time high, this wick right here. So we break, we might grab that wick and maybe make a new all-time high. This thing can run up. All right, so let's drop it to the 4-hour. Get rid of this. All right, 4-hour time frame here. All right, so let me just go here. I'm not looking to. So we have our high right here, right? This is our resistance level right here. We got that massive drop. Now we're making our way right back up. Interesting level was this level today, right here. This resistance here. Let me zoom in on that so we can take a look at it on screen here. So we had this resistance level on the 4-hour, right? And plenty of rejections. Look at that wick up, closed right back below, wicked up, back below. But this candle broke. Next candle, bottom wick, and boom, this thing is flying. So it's a strong 4-hour breakout here, and yeah, it's very possible, man, that this thing will tap into these highs here around 34, 33-ish, more or less. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at here. On the smaller time frames, we'll see we have a move. I mean, this thing could come back down, at least to make this correction or retest, so we can catch the counter trend trade here if we get an entry. But I'm very bullish on gold at the moment. All right, let's drop it to the 1-hour. The 1-hour already kind of making this bearish move here, but again, right, this was the high it made earlier, and you can see we broke out of it here. Try to wick down, but closed above. Now we came and tapped into that support, previous resistance, now turn support, right? And we're kind of respecting that. So right now, for me, during Asia, honestly, I'll probably take it at the break of the 1-hour highs, but we can take a better look at it on the 30 or 15 minute and see how that's looking. All right, so no bottom wick on the previous 30. This candle made that bottom wick, and now it's kind of popping up here. Yeah, so this would be our previous resistance, now support, and we're kind of trading right on that area there. So I'm thinking if we can come up and break the previous highs here, we should take off from there. All right, but we'll see. Let's see how it looks on the 15. Yeah, the 15 looks clean. I would even say a break above this resistance here off the 15 will be beautiful, and then we can take it up to the top of the range. But we'll have to wait and see. And, hold on. Let's see if there's any FEGs in the area. All right, nothing. Yeah, everything's on the top. No bullish FEGs, just bearish FEGs. Let me see the 30. Yep. Yeah, so it's all clean. I mean, it's looking good to continue to move up here, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out here. All right, but that's the move as of right now. I'm gonna move this down real quick back to where it belongs, right here. And I'm gonna keep an eye on this level, right? This orange line here will be the support level that we're respecting currently. Closure back below comes back into the range, then this thing can start driving down, maybe tap into this FPG down here on the 1 hour, right? But look at that fair value gap, massive. All right, yeah, so that's what I'm waiting on now. Again, I got in a little bit earlier, hoping to catch the move a little early today if we get it. All right, in the meantime, let's take a look at the Nasdaq. Let's go into the daily. Oh, let me get rid of this. All right, let's look at the daily time frame on the Nasdaq. All right, previous day closed bullish. All-time highs right here. All right, all-time highs this week right here. We're starting to come up here, but notice the daily, right? No bottom wick. So we come up, made a top wick. This thing can start pulling down here. I mean, the markets are so bullish. I mean, look at this bullish movement. Look at this gap fill. We got to come back down, man. That's 20,120. This thing got to come. I mean, we could get rejection here again, or we might come up and grab liquidity, break the all-time high, make a new all-time high, and then roll over. That's possible. That is very possible, but not what I'm anticipating at the moment. At least not right now. All right, 4-hour time frame. We have again this resistance here, but I want to focus on this one right here. So this is what we did today, right? So this was the high, right? Come down, make a low. This was a higher low. But then we come up and you know, we failed to make a higher high here. So we're kind of making this lower low here. All right. So this is just a little bit of a trend line outlook to it, right? So, you know, we tapped into that trend line there. Now we're coming up, you know, will we tap right back into it and continue to move down? It's possible. Yeah, no bottom wick on this current candle here. Let's see if this candle is going to start flipping bearish. But it's still about 1 hour and 15 left on this candle. I'll keep an eye out on that. All right, let's all right, the 1 hour is my favorite time frame, so this is where I usually do most of my markups here. So on the 1 hour, I'll look at these highs right here and look at this low right here. So there we go. All right, so we did catch this drop though today with my platform members. We caught that drop down. Now we respect it, as you see here. This was resistance level right here. So we have resistance, and we were looking at this level earlier. We got tapped out yesterday on this move here, but actually the move was over here. I'm sorry. We caught this move on the drop here, and then yesterday we got caught in this mess here. I was anticipating, since it was rejecting here, I took a shot at it, right? So once we closed below, I took a sell, and yeah, this candle right here tapped us out, and yeah, that's when we got that impulsive move up and broke the resistance level and just ran up. Now we came all the way back down right after breaking, came down, and what do? Retest the same level right here. Same level we're struggling at. Broke down, respected this wick here, and now we're bouncing. So the drop and the bounce. Now, is this going to be a lower high to this move here, or is it going to, pop up and break? So that's what I'm kind of waiting on here at the moment. 30-minute, yeah, we're kind of trickling down, but it's not doing much. No bottom wick on this candle here. Very small to no bottom wick on this candle. Still waiting to see what Nasdaq is going to do. Is it going to push up and retest the highs here? I'll be looking for entries around this area. If we respect this level here, I wouldn't mind taking the sells down. But yeah, that's what I got there on the Nasdaq. So we'll wait and let that set up. Oh, excuse me. All right, gold. Wow, 3,400, 3401. Yeah, 30-minute is bouncing nicely off of this. I don't know. There could be a good move here on gold to move up here. All right, let's take a look at why. Right. All right. So it says gold rises on rate cut expectation. That's right. Apparently, the Fed, it's a high probable chance that the Fed will be cutting rates in September. So I guess they're pricing that in now. Gold futures gain ground. Jobless claims rising more than expected this week, and the Bank of England cutting rates for the 5th time. It's unbelievable that England has cut rates 5 times this year alone, and the Fed hasn't done shit this for this country. I don't understand that, but you know, I guess people say the labor market is strong. There's no need to cut right now, but inflation has been tickling down lately. Even though it ticked up on the last report, but it's been coming down for the most part, and Fed hasn't reacted to that. So I'm always wondering, like, what are they waiting for? It says the weak data spurred markets to increase bets that the Fed will cut rates as its September meeting and beyond, says ADM Investor Services in a note. Front month, gold futures rises 0.6% to 3,400 a troy ounce. That makes it 4 out of past 5 sessions that gold finish higher. Very interesting. Gold is pushing up. Everything's looking bullish for gold, but let me see. I want to see if I can mark this up. I want to go to the daily time frame. I want to mark something up on. Trying to go back. So I could do this trend line from the bottom. Lower here. I hate it when this thing does this. This thing is acting crazy. Alright. Alright. So this trend line extends back probably till about June. Yeah, probably June of last year. And gold has just been up. And look at this move. I mean, it hasn't even come back to retest. We got a few touches here. Got a touch here, a couple touches here, and then it just took off and never hasn't even come back anywhere near this. So if this thing is going to correct, right? And you draw this up like this, like I had it before, right? And we come down, right? This consolidation range right here. We come back down and break this low, depending when we do it, right? Because this thing can just range, and then the two lines, the trend line and the horizontal support lines, they converge right here around 3158, 3140, 41, or 3150. So if this thing keeps ranging and decides to come down and tap into this level, then yeah, that's where we're good. But we're coming down at least to that 3150 area at a minimum. Even if it doesn't now, we got major support here. But if it comes down, starts coming down now, it can contend a little further. It might drop to like 3,000 before we get a bounce up to continue to move up. So that's just a bigger outlook of if gold were to turn bearish, what the likely targets could be. And like I said, it hasn't tested this trend line in a long time. When was the last time it tested the trend line? This was right here. That was in December of last year. It's crazy. It's been about 6 months almost, or 7 months. So yeah, it's been a while, 7-8 months or so that it hasn't tested that trend line. So it's due for correction. I mean, this thing is just up, but it's bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. So again, now it's making a push up, and this level has been tested 4 times. I mean, eventually this level will break. Eventually it'll come up and finally break through. Take out those all-time highs, make a new all-time high before it decides to come down. So a lot of possibilities. Just wanted to show you guys. what the outlook is. And you can mark this up yourself. You go to the daily time frame and you can go as far back when this thing was consolidating here and we started kind of just waving up, you know, taking that move up. Draw that trend line straight across, and it gives you a likely target to the downside. So the upside, we have no target other than this wick. That's the all-time high, and once it breaks that, there's no telling really where it's gonna go. It can go up to 4,000. So yeah, that's the outlook for gold at the moment. All right, let me just get rid of these drawings here. All right, so let's get back to it here. Come back to reality. Let's wait on gold here to decide what it wants to do. It's starting to move down here. We keep that support line right here. All right. Yeah, so we're still kind of respecting this support here and waiting for this thing to pop off. Is it going to pop off or is it going to break back down? Oh, Bitcoin. Somebody had asked me about Bitcoin. What in the world? Bitcoin took off today. Jeez, look at that move on Bitcoin. Wow. From 114, it peaked at about 117. Nice. About 3,000 points. Oh. Yeah, Bitcoin looking to come back up to these levels up here. Yeah, Bitcoin's running up, man. You guys invested in Bitcoin. Everything's looking good, man. Everything's looking good. All right. Matter of fact, I could draw this actually steeper. If I take it from here, let me see. Yeah, if I take it from here, I can make this. Take it from this low right here. Yeah, this was a clear breakout here, but I just want to see if it's gonna come down and retest the trend line here. See how it's waving up, and boom. But it's possible it could come back down and tap and then bounce, but it hasn't done that yet. All right, we got 3 minutes to this candle closure. Let's see what happens here. Hang tight, gang. 2 minutes. I can check the 5 minute, even though I don't really mess with the 5 minutes too much. Consolidating here, still respecting that support. 15 minute, looking to bounce back. Yeah, it came down, broke the low, came up, broke the high. It's kind of closing bearish, looking bearish at the moment. 30-minute might close bullish here. For sure, it's about a minute left. I don't see it flipping back now. In 38 pips is too much. All right, 24 seconds. Let's take a look here and see how this is gonna close out. Oh, there you go. It's coming down now. I want to see a steeper wick here. Man, it hasn't broke the highs yet. Yeah, I want to see a steeper wick. Yeah, that's looking better now. Okay. Charts are completely different on futures. That's a little better, 57 pips. So we got a little bit more of a drop here. Yo, what's up, Fluidity? Yeah, man. Oh, this thing flipping up. Yeah, man. I got in a little bit earlier because of the way the market was moving towards the end of the day. It was crazy. I said, man, there might be an opportunity here. Just waiting. I want to see if and so gold broke above this resistance level here, closed up. Now it's coming down to retest. And what I want to do is get in on the buys up to the top right now, but waiting to see. I want to take that trade with very minimal risk. Yeah, but it's very interesting how this thing is moving, because on futures this thing is ripping. So it's weird. How many pieces? I don't want this thing to run up on me, but it already came down and made a nice bottom wig. I thought it would come in and tap. I get it below this at 64. Yeah, it's about 50 pips. All right, man. It's at 3,400 now. I don't know, man. It's oh, you're already in sales? Yeah, I looked. I thought it would come up, grab that top there, make a new high in this trend here, and then roll over. But I don't know. It's looking bullish. I'm looking at the daily time frame, right? We closed bullish on the previous day candle. And now we made a top wick, took out the highs, and already made a bottom wick too. It's a little bit harder to tell. What's up? Hold on, gang. Give me a sec. All right, gang. Go back to this 1 hour here. Nothing happening yet, gang. Candle is moving extremely slow here. Um, I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna come back down here. If we do close below the range, I wouldn't mind taking. Goes back into this range. I could take those cells down to the at least to this support, or maybe this first support right here. These lows. When we start flipping here, taking out the highs, then this thing might want to run up. What was your entry? I mean, this thing just spiked up at market open, so it was hard to get an entry. Spiked up, came down all the way down like this, then pulled back up. It was going crazy. Yeah, we took buys earlier today too. Oh, futures. Let me see. Let me show you the future start, Marco. Give me 1 second. I can open mines up here. All right. So, yeah. Oh, my bad. There we go. All right. So, yeah. Look, on futures it's running up here. I'm just waiting, but it's crazy how it's bearish on the forex chart, but is bullish on the futures. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, still waiting, but just to mark it up on futures for you guys. I got that, and I'm waiting for at least a retest, if be possible, like a retest and then a move up. You know, you get something like this, right? Oh, man, that's a big arrow. Right? Something like that could be the move there, or is this thing gonna break back down and come down and test the lows down here? So, you know, hard to tell at this moment, but we'll wait on it. Yeah, it's starting to come down. You see how this candle's starting to pull back down. Let me look at the 30-minute real quick. Yeah, it gapped up when the market opened. Look at that wick. Yo, this thing just wicked all the way up here and ripped right back down. And then it's just been kind of moving up the last couple of minutes. But let's see. I mean, it could be a bearish closure here, a bearish flip, take out the lows, then we can take sells on the way down. I mean, that's possible. Yeah. Look at the NQ chart real quick. Yeah, NQ here. Yeah, I had already marked it up here. Yeah, so on NQ, this thing is looking to move up here. See how we were trickling down earlier? If we take out these highs right here, this thing could run up right there. This level right here, these two candles. Let me zoom in on that so you guys can see it. So yeah, we start pumping up here. A closure above here on the 30-minute will bring us up to the highs up here. Yeah, I mean, look at that move. After we dropped today, then we just pump right back up at the end of the day too, around that 2:30, 2:45 hour. It started moving up. Yeah, there's not a lot of volume on the Nasdaq during Asia, so I try not to mess with it too much. But you know, I want to see if this thing is gonna move up here. It's possible this thing could start moving up here. Yeah, but that's on futures there. So let's do it. Let's get the micro gold up. All right, so we're moving down here. We got about, what is that? About 12 minutes to this candle closure. But look at the 30-minute candle, how it's starting to flip here. See how it looks on the Forex. Get back to the chart. All right, wow, you see, so, but look at the difference, right? Look at the 30-minute here. The other one's just barely starting to flip on futures, but this one is already moving down. What time is it here? Damn, I would much rather take this off the 1 hour, but it's moving down, and I might consider this. I want to see how this candle is going to close here. Let's see, more valid here. Oh, you took it around 3,400. Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier too. I said, maybe around 3,400. On my target on the way up earlier today for the New York session was 3,400. And it definitely hit that and ran up to what did we get to? 34.9. This thing just ran up. Yeah, I have to wait and see how this is gonna react here. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. This thing starts coming down here. And this low here, right here. Wow. I mean, that would be a beautiful move all the way down here like that. It's moving down here. And 15-minute no top wick. Not a fan of that. Let me see if this thing is, yeah, futures is looking good to come down here too, man. 1 hour flipping too. Yeah, the 1 hour's flipping bearish, gang. The new version is available. I'll do it later. All right, yeah, these candles are starting to flip bearish here. So on futures is flipping bearish here, but I'll wait and see because I want to see how they print. All right, this 30-minute has 7 minutes, gang. 7 minutes. All right, so let's wait these 7 minutes. See how the 30 closes here. I'm gonna move this support on the 30 to this one right here. Why I'm doing that? On the way up here, you see how it was resistance here, right? And then now it turns support. So this level makes more sense to me on off the 30. So I wanna see a closure below here. I want to see something like that. And like I said, I don't mind taking the risk, taking a shot at it. Um, if the setup presents itself, I'm definitely open to taking these trades here. Yeah, the sells from the top. If I would have been in on the wick up here, but I didn't get on. I didn't get on stream till we were printing on this candle here, so it didn't catch the move from up here. Now you're gonna have to wait, but see how it's rejecting there. Yeah, let's wait on it again. Who else is trading futures here? Anybody else trading futures? Rudy, you're on futures or you're on a Forex account? It's trying to push down, man. This thing is looking good. Okay, only CFDs. Okay, makes sense. Liquidity, man. You're up about 90 pips, bro. Insane. Congratulations, brother. I'm trying to see if it doesn't matter. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close and yeah, futures is a different monster, bro. It's great to trade futures. I mean, it's not that it's that much different. I mean, of course the platform is different. Even the prices are different than they are on Forex, but you get the more of real price or live price in the markets as opposed to the Forex brokers. The spreads, amazing spreads. The spreads are probably the best thing. So. Bro, but you should try what you call this I trade with Top One. You should try Top One, bro. They do international clients. Work a deal with them. Yeah, look at this, gang. With 3 minutes left, you see how it's pulling back up? Zoom in on that. I want you guys to see it. Just keep that right on this candle right here. Focus here. I just want to see if it's going to close below. But this could be a lot of consolidation before it pops off. But if we get a break below, then we can catch a sell down. I mean, what do we have here as far as a range? I don't know, anywhere on this low to the trend line. That's 120 pips, bro. That's a beautiful trade down here. Yeah, it's a prop firm. Well, it's funded. They offer challenge accounts. Those are challenge accounts you have to pass. But they also issue a instant funded account. So you can purchase one of those too and skip the challenge. Just go straight to the funded. All right, 2 minutes left, gang. 2 minutes. I just want to see how this candle is going to close here. It's pushing down here. If it closes below, I better have a bottom wick, bro. All right, here we go. All right, 45 seconds, gang. Will we close below? Move this up a little bit right there. All right, 5 seconds. All right, we close below here. All right, give me a top wick here. I'm gonna get in at the break of the lows here. Ooh, wait, where you going? Give me that top wick first. What? Still broke the lows already. All right, damn, this thing is moving crazy. All right, I'm gonna have a sell stop here, gang. Break of the lows right here. Not activated yet, gang. Damn, why is this thing acting crazy? Move it over here. All right. It's not activated yet, gang. Once it breaks the lows, I'm getting in. It's pumping up first. Let me get rid of this so you guys won't get confused. I'm going to wait. If we make this top wick, if we reflip and break the lows, I'm getting in on a sell. This could have been a fake out, right? So once we make the top wick, we should come down and break the lows, then I'll get in. But if this thing starts running up, then, you know. Price. Yeah, right around 31.91. Come on, go. Not yet, gang. I'm not in yet. Hasn't reflipped. Alright, gang. I took the sell right here. I'm gonna target this low right here. And let me see. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. All right. Yeah, I'm only gonna risk. I'm gonna do 50 pips right there. That's the trade, gang. All right. Set the numbers up here. Entry was 5. TP is gonna be. Yeah, that's good right there. I'll say 3382. All right, running in profit now, gang. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, start running now. It's running down now. Here we go. We're running about 25 pips in profit, gang. 25 pips. Just keep an eye on it here. Yeah, we go 30 pips in profit. I'm going BE right away. Once we hit 30 pips. Right now, it's pretty good. It's running. Ooh, pulling back up now. Oh yeah, Marco. I didn't take it on my futures. I only took it on my personal. But hold on. Hold on, Marco. Let me. Actually, I have it up here anyway. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just get this updated information for Marco here real quick. Oh yeah, this is on the 1 hour. All right. And TP. Oh, we back in drawdown here, gang. Where's that first level there? Wait a minute, open the bottom. All right. Go. All right. Moving down here, gang. Here we go. It gets a little tricky because on futures the candles are printing crazy. All right, gang, we're running down here. Yeah, we're running about, ooh, yeah, here we go. All right, once we go 30 pips in profit, I'm going break even, gang. Not yet, we're 2 pips away. Yeah, we're running 28, ooh, there we go. Don't mind. Going back up here. All right. Let's let it play out. It should keep running down a little bit more. I'll say maybe to this wick here. Yeah, let me mark that up. Makes it easier to, you know. Right there. Yeah, this orange line in the middle here, that's where I'll go break even, take partials, and all that other good stuff. What's the rundown on that? Yeah, that'll be at 32 pips. So I'll wait for that move, 32 pips down, and you know, we'll go break even, secure some partials, stuff like that, and then hold runs and see what happens here. The TP is 3382, Danny. Hey, Sean. Yeah, Sean. Look, well, we're in profit about 3 pips here, so we're right around entry. Now it's dropping though. Yeah, man. Fluidity, you're making bank right now, bro. Yeah, TP, Danny. TP is 3382. Stop loss is 3396.5. Oh, I left it at 4. It's .5 here, 50 pips. Yeah, we're risking 50 pips here, so I didn't set this up. There we go. Yeah, it's small risk. I mean, I wouldn't over leverage. You know, it's a 50 pip stop loss is it's a little bit steep, but it's not too bad. The RR is pretty good on this trade. so it's not bad. Yeah. Let's see. I look at it. Oh, this thing's pulling up here. Oh, okay. Here we go. This thing's pulling up on us here. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. It's pulling down. Oh, get that wick up. Now we're flipping here again. Okay, gold is crazy, bro. This thing is insane. Everybody quake, and this thing, look at where it popped up. Yeah, it was like 13 pips from our stops. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Look at this. It's up and down, up and down. Oh, okay, it's pulling it back up here. Here we go. Yeah, futures popped off too. Yeah, but yeah, it's crazy how futures is popping up, and forex is kind of just stale here. Anybody understand why? I personally don't know why that happened. I'm not sure what the correlation is as far as why the price is moving in such a different way on futures than on forex. That's very interesting. If anybody has the answer, just type it up on the chat. I'll be glad to find out what the hell the difference is. All right, let's see if this thing is going to continue to move down here. Closing bullish here. want to see if futures are going to pull back here. Let's see if the thing will move down. Let me see. Yeah, the 1 hour is pulling up here. All right, well, we got 10 minutes. See what happens here. Oh, there's the move up. Get up here, let me see. Yeah, not yet. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. After the bottom wick, this thing flipped. 15-minute looking bullish here. Let's see if it's gonna flip back down. Patience. Oh, we gotta flip here. Yo. Interesting. All right, let me see if I can show you the futures chart. This thing is wild, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this candle on futures. See how we got a wick in the top and then the bottom on the forex. But look at this. This thing just ripped up. So I don't understand why this price action is so much more different. It's insane. Yeah, you see how this candle has this long wick, top wick, but the 30-minute candle on futures is just no bottom wick. It's just a straight shot up like that. It's just nuts. So I'm not sure. Like I said, if anybody knows why it looks like that, yeah, just let me know in the comments there, because I'm not sure why the difference in price action here. The candles printing different. They usually don't. I've never seen that before. It's actually the first time I see it print that way. A 30-minute chart. Look at all these red and green candles, and we got this up and down movement On the futures, it's just a bunch of green candles all the way up. The price action is much different. All right, here we go. Price is still fine to come down here. Made a bit of a steeper wick. I might stop loss up here. I might actually take this on my account on futures here. All right, I took a sell here. Yeah. Let me show this to you guys here. Yeah, so I took this trade on my futures account here. I took a small trade, 3 contracts on MGC. You know, I got this right here, about 360 risks, and the TP is gonna be right at the bottom here. So I'm risking about 300, 350, or what is that, 360 to make about 1100, 1200. Let's see what pops down. It should start moving down. No bottom wick on this candle, so I'm expecting this thing to come down at some point. I'll give it some room. I'm not risking much. Small risk. All right. Back to this trade here. Come on, gold. So you can make this move down. Oh, this 30-minute is just stalling. It's gonna get, wow, we're gonna get a doji closure here. That's gonna suck, man. Oh, we got 4 minutes, but that's yeah, we're gonna close doji like this. I'll be kind of pissed off. Oh, there we go. We're flipping now. Hey, we're in profit, gang. There you go. Come on, Goldie. Look, the Quakers, bro. This thing was up here, bro. Almost at the stop loss. That's just wild. All right, we're coming down now, gang. Come on, we're up about 10 pips now. If you're not confident in this trade, gang, and you were freaking out when this thing popped up, this is your time to get out. Get out now. It's in profit. I'm holding. I'm good. I'm good with the risk. Just a quick preview of my futures. I took it just now, and I don't know, it's running like $30 or something. 45 bucks. All right, I'll leave it there. Let's see if we get this thing to drop. All right, game plan still in place, gang. Once we come down here, about 30, what was that I said, 32 pips, I'll go break even. Let's see if we get there. If not, I'll just hold it as is and let the probabilities play themselves out. Sean, did you get in, Sean? Because it pulled up. You had a chance to get in here when we went above our entry. You probably got in at a better entry than we did. You got up in here, Sean. You're in solid profit right now. Maybe 30, 40 pips by now. Oh, there we go. Nice impulsive move down here. All right, gang. Yeah, we're running about 22 pips here. Beautiful move. Beautiful move, gold. I don't know for my futures. Oh, here we go. We're gonna go BE here. Not yet. I'm not B. Ooh. not BE yet. Yeah, we got about a minute left of this candle closure. Oh, did we tap? Yeah, we tapped. We tapped there. All right, I'm going break even here, gang. Yeah, I'm break even. Break below here. What do we have? Grabbing this wick, right. Oh man, look at how it spiked down there and just pulled right back up. Insane, bro. All right, you know what, gang? I'm up. What am I up? 582. I'm taking partials here, gang. All right, I close partials here. What did I close? Let's go right back to it. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I closed partials down here. So, oh, you know what I didn't do? No wonder Danny asked me. Yeah, I took partials right here at the yellow line here, 32 pips before it popped up. Yep. Yep. Closed partials at 32 pips. Uh. Oh, okay. We open with no top wick here, gang. Yeah, it's not a good sign. All right, we peaked again down at yeah, we came down about 33 pips here. I'm sorry, 30. Oh, that's 36 pips. 36 and change, yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, but no top wick, so this thing might flip back up. All right, but I'm break even. Took partials anyway at 32 pips. Um, just in that text. I'm just gonna add all the information. So frustrating. Uh, or our stop was at break even already, so break even on this. B was 382. All right. This line here. Yeah, but you see how when this candle opened, it popped down, took out the lows, but it had no top hook, and look at how it's flipping up. So yeah, we're break even again, gang. So make sure you go risk free. Still in there. I'm only up. I'm up about $98 this trade here. Ooh, 200. There we go, popping down. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens here. Futures pop down. What? Ooh, futures. All right, boom, close that. Yeah, I closed that trade I took on the futures just now. I closed it with $180. So I got out with 180 on my futures, and I'm still holding the other one here. All right, all right. Still wondering why, again, futures and let's say trading view. I know this is forex and futures is futures, right? But I always thought that the candles printed the same. I know the pricing was different, but I didn't know that there was such a difference in the printing of the candles. I mean, like I said, this candle was bearish, and the 30-minute candle on futures was a straight shot, no bottom wick, it was full out green. So very interesting to me. Well, gang, this is a standard breakout. Just to go over the trade while we wait for this thing to see if it's either going to continue to drive down or what's it going to do with this runner. So we started coming down, right? We marked this previous resistance here off the 30, then turned support right here, and then this candle came and broke below, right? So remember, I waited for a top wick. When it came down to re-break the lows, that's when we got in, and it decided to make a steeper wick, which almost took us out, right? Made a steeper wick, but then get the flip, and then that's the move. It should continue to move down, but again, right, this could have been it right here, and then it's going to come up to retest and all that, and it'll probably hit our EE. But that's why you always secure something, right? So secure 32 pips, and still holding a small runner. What am I up here? I'm up $209 as we speak, so let's see what happens. Is this thing going to come down, or is it going to go up? Struggling here. Yeah, if it starts pushing down here, man, we might get that TP tonight. See what the future is doing. Is it going back up, or it's kind of just floating there right now. It definitely looks completely different than what we're watching here. Price is struggling to break down here. All right, here we go. I wanted to break the low here. If it breaks its own low and starts coming down, we should get the push. Get that 9 p.m. push here on Asia. Here we go. We're gonna get it. All right, gang. Yeah, wow, nice. I'm up. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I'm up 5. I don't know if you guys can see it there. Running up. I'm up $530. Woo! Yeah, here we go. Come on, man. Push the 6. Give me 3. Give me 3. There we go. All right. Closed another half of my runner here. And it hit 60 pips. So closed half of a runner at 60 pips. Go, gang. Oops. Go, gang. That's how you do it. Secured some more partials here. All right, got a small runner. So we're gonna hit this target here. I'm gonna tap in. Wow, I closed my futures early. Look at this thing does now. Look at this candle now. Let me show you guys. Look at this. Yeah, and I closed it with 180 bucks, and this thing now started ripping down. It comes down here. I could have made 1,000, but I didn't really want to hold it. It's all right. I made my 180 on this account. Just want to show you guys how the candles are looking now. Look at that. After made that long ass candle up here, now it's just ripping down. Might come and engulf this. Look at this drop, bro. Wow, look at that. Insane. All right, gold's dropping though. That's what we want. You see the difference, between the two candles here. This one's red. This one's currently red. But this candle closed crazy green on futures, and then now we're just getting a straight shot down. So it doesn't look the same. I just got a small runner. I close about 80% of my position. So, I got a small runner running. If it runs down, runs down. If it pulls up, pulls up. So here we go. Give me that push down. Yeah, we hit TP. It's what is that? 95 pips. Beautiful. Come on, go. You're right there. It was that final push there. Give us those 95 pips there. All right, here we go. We're approaching TP, gang. Full TP about to get smacked. Fluidity. Oh, come on, go. You're right there. Almost tapped full target here. I might still do it. Let's hang in there. See if we get that push. Fluidity. Fluidity, don't break bank, bro. Fluidity's been up since up here, bro. This is wild, bro. What a crazy move. Yeah, we came in late to the party. We got in up here at the break of support. All right. Gang, we stay winning, gang. Yeah, if you made money on this trade, type a W in the chat, man. Let's type a W. We winning on this trade tonight. Damn, it came close to the full TP right here, and it kind of spiked up here. When it came that close there, man, now I want the TP, bro. Like, why you gonna pull all the way back up? Damn, this thing's gonna flip up and hit B. Well, I closed another half of the runner, so I secured solid profits here, but I would have wanted to hit that TP. Might still do it though. Let's see. We got 17 minutes. See if this candle's gonna tap into that right now. Gold's playing games, bro. Sean, I hope you were able to get in on this trade, man. Oh, it hit your TP, Danny? It might have. I mean, look at how close this thing came to. Is here? Well, I got at 3382.69 where it peaked here. It didn't tap, and I'm on my account. I'm still in it. Yeah, I mean, it hasn't hit my TP on my. It might have hit it with your broker, bro. Congratulations, somebody got the TP smacked here. Danny. Well, let's see if it will come back down. I wanted to hit full TP on stream here. It's pulling back up now. Yeah, missed the TP here on stream by six pips. It's wild. Go be playing games, man. Gang, if you haven't gone break even, just make sure you do that now. I mean, this trade is up. It's up a lot right now, so I highly recommend you guys, at the bare minimum, go break even. All right, let's see if gold's gonna make its way down. And wow, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, futures. Wow, futures came down to make that bottom wick there. Crazy. What a drop on futures. Here we go. We're getting close. We're inching in right here. We're about 18 pips from the TP here. There we go. All right. Here we go. 12 pips away. Come on. Just give us that push down. Pow. Just tap right into it. Almost there. Nope. I'll pull back up. Damn. Either way, beautiful move, gang. I mean, look at this beautiful way to stay patient with it, gang. Got the top wick. Thankfully, it wasn't as steep to take us out, but it came close to our stop loss, actually. But yeah, we got the top wick and then the flip, which is what I was anticipating either way. So sometimes we can't really tell how steep the wick is going to be. So we did wait for a top wick, and then once it made the top wick and flip broke the lows, that's when we got in. But then it came up to make a steeper wick, and it does that sometimes. And sometimes that's a lot of times where a lot of us get stopped out. And yeah, thankfully we didn't in this particular trade. And it's coming down a full TP here, gang. Is about to hit that TP. Yeah, great job, Fluidity. Close 90% of your trade. Fantastic, bro. Fantastic. Oh, but look at how close it got. It came even lower now. Right there. 12 minutes. I would have just closed. I mean, I'm up on this runner. I'm up $350, and I'm like, yeah, I could just take that and get out, but I want to see it hit the TP here. I'll wait. You know what I'll do? I'll wait to see how this candle closes. If it starts pulling up way too far or whatever, I'll just jump out. But I'll see. Maybe it'll hit it in the next 12 minutes. So close. All right, TP incoming. Here we go. That gang, come on, go right there, 17 pips away. Oh, a steeper push down here. Ooh, pop back up. Yo, bro, go playing games. This thing is starting to pull back up here. Am I looking on this trade? Yeah. Let's take a look at this. Look at this. Gold bar imports hit by U.S. tariff ship. This should tank gold right here. So there's tariffs that were implemented on 1 kilo gold bars, according to July 31st letter from Customs and Border Protection. 1 kilo and 100-ounce gold bars under a customs code that subjects them to tariff levels. The move could significantly affect Switzerland, the world's largest gold refining hub, which exports large volumes of refined bullion to the U.S. There we go. That's probably why this thing. Oh, did we get tapped here? What's my? Oh snap, yo! It tapped here, but it didn't tap me out on my broker. Come on, bro. The spread is crazy. Yeah, I closed it, gang. I mean, I closed it a little bit higher. It tapped TP here. Look at it right here. See the wick? But on my broker missed it by like 2 pips. It's all right. I closed out. I closed out a little bit above it, like right here. 95 pips, gang. TP smacked. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. Caught 95 pips on this drop here, and yeah. Yep. Congratulations, gang, for those who took this trade with me. And yeah, survived this top wick here, and we caught this massive move down. That's what I get for reading all this nonsense right here. All right, gang. Beautiful trade. Way to exercise patience. Playbook setup presented itself, and we executed, and we were rewarded, right? So yeah, that playbook setup was legit. Yeah, and it looks like this thing wants to continue to move down. Yeah. Oh wow, look at the futures candle. Let me just show this to you guys just before I even walk out here. Look at this futures candle right here. Look at this drop here, bro. Holy moly. It started pumping up all the way up here, and then we got the massive. Damn, I closed like right here. I got in up here and got closed down right here. That's all right. Should have held it. Anyway, no big deal, gang. Made money on futures, made money on Forex. Beautiful night. Great session. I think this is a great time to call it here, gang. Um, Again, want to give thanks to everybody that shows up every night for showing support. Big W tonight. And again, I'm glad we were able to make some money tonight. For my platform members, we will be trading the New York session tomorrow. Should be a big day, especially after gold, took out these levels here. The S&P making a correction. What was that? The Nasdaq. This is what I like to trade. So Nas is still floating around here. This key level right here, guys. If you're trading Nasdaq, maybe for London, we might come up here and retest these highs right here. And yeah, I would expect this rolling over right back down. That's my prediction. If we do break above this target up here, all-time highs, but we got to break above this for that to happen. But if anything, this could have been a high here, push down, come up, and then make a lower high here, and then roll right over to break these lows down here. A lot of stuff going on here. But if we break these lows here, then yeah, we're coming down here, then down here. A lot of good targets down to the downside on the Nasdaq. Yeah, with that said, gang, once again, thank you everyone. Fluidity, Marco, Danny, Shorty, Edward, everybody that joins the stream every night in, night out. Sean from Canada. He's all the way up there. Yeah, but I appreciate you guys being supportive, and like I said, glad I was able to help you guys make some money. And yeah, this is it right here, gang. I hope everybody has a safe and blessed night. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Next week we'll be getting back at it. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Peace out.